As Iran holds nuclear talks with the Americans, the Israelis are preparing munitions and planning to strike Iranian nuclear facilities. Now, what are the prospects of that? And what are the cracks within the US and Israel ranks regarding the Iranian nuclear program? We tell you.
The United States and Iran are locked in marathon nuclear negotiations. Sticking to predefined red lines, each side appears to rule out the possibility of a negotiated solution to the future of Iran's nuclear program.
Why do you think they are negotiating with us? Because they were disappointed that their cruel sanctions would not bring the Iranian people and the Iranian government to their knees. If they were sure that they could bring us to our knees, they would not negotiate. They would have told themselves that we would wait, and in a few months they would surrender and move forward. But they saw that this would not happen because of the strength of the Iranian people.
The United States is firm on its demand that Iran must stop domestic uranium enrichment, a right Tehran believes it has under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Trump administration believes that Iran's weapons-grade program leaves scope for Tehran to achieve nuclear heights. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff recently said, "The United States will not allow Iran to have even 1% enrichment capacity. The stakes to secure the nuclear deal have never been higher." The 2015 Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action that Trump backed out of in his first term expires in October this year. Reports suggest that Iran's enemy and Washington's ally, Israel, is ready to strike the Islamic Republic if the deal doesn't come through.
Iran remains a very serious threat to Israel. We are, of course, in full coordination with the United States. We are talking to them all the time. And we hope that if they can reach an agreement that will prevent Iran from having a nuclear weapon, that means that it will prevent Iran from being able to enrich uranium. If this is certainly achieved, we will of course welcome it. But in any case, the State of Israel reserves the right to defend itself against a regime that threatens to destroy us.
Reports indicate that Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu's administration is waiting for the talks to collapse, giving him a window to target Iran's nuclear facilities. A CNN report claims it is not clear if Israeli leaders have made a final decision, but there is deep disagreement within the US government about the likelihood that Israel will ultimately act. US officials have reportedly claimed the chances of an Israeli strike on an Iranian nuclear facility have gone up significantly in recent months. According to the report, the heightened worries stem not only from public and private messaging from senior Israeli officials, but also Israel's military movements. Among the military preparations the US has observed are the movement of air munitions and the completion of an air exercise. All developments suggest an Israeli strike on Iran could be imminent. Such a strike will be a brazen break with President Donald Trump's continued nuclear negotiations with Tehran. It could also risk tipping off a broader regional conflict in West Asia, something the US has sought to avoid since the war in Gaza inflamed tensions beginning in 2023. In addition, other countries in the region are worried that an Israeli strike that would likely provoke a war could release radioactive material that will spread across the area.